What's up, crypto and spiritual family? This is Ocean Starship with another video. Hope you're having a blessed day. First, I want to say nothing in this video is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I found something big. And this is pertaining to my Webauth people and my anchored people. And this decode kind of validates my theory of the two differences. Like I said, they both will bring value, just different levels. Just different levels. And for some reason, this term came to my spirit, and I say, that's it. That's it. And I started this decode, and I even blew myself away by what I found. So this is for my anchored people and also my Webauth people. This should definitely earn me a tip from some of you, but we'll find out, because this is the way you can show your support if you appreciate my hard work and my decodes, fam. Now let's get into what I did. Because what I decided to decode was, Greymass removed proton. Because that's exactly what happened. We still see wax, we still see telos, but why was proton removed? And what I found was world hate the USA Sep 3, right? Which could be September. We see today or tomorrow survival guide. JC win first place, right? And I think JC is Jesus Christ, all homage to Jesus. We see liberty, freedom, and justice for all. And we see WWIII, but that could be 3, begin 8 December, right? But look what the first 4 numbers is. 2025, fam. We're in 2025. We also see symbol with the secret meaning. It's a warning, A, sign A, J, right? Also, solve many situations, look inside myself and see myself and shift it the way you want it. But do you think it's a coincidence that that term comes up 2025, the year we are presently in? So you already know it's about to get good. You already know. Because I also found the power to change. And you see JC once again. The Fed immune to the lawsuit. We also see you have discovered the truth. And United States Postal Service, right? And we already know 440 and 348 is proton mail, right? And it says United States Postal Service. So we know there's a connection. We know there's a connection, right? But also, we have to definitely pay attention to numbers will be our teachers, right? Also, they are upset about that. They are upset about them paychecks, right? Also, consequences of dehumanization and faithful, devoted, loyal, and loving, right? But we see it says they are upset about them paychecks. I wonder what that could mean. I forgot to decode that term. But we also see numbers will be our teachers, which is why we have to start decoding, fam. And also, I came across how do you protect your DNA? Yahweh is the way and justice will prevail. Notice the 486 by Yahweh is the way, right? I've shown y'all what 486, 468, 498, we've been here before. We know what these terms mean, right? But how do you protect your DNA really got my attention, because I already know what DNA is in gematria. You see, a lot of you try to figure out how to decode, but the more you decode, the more things you will recognize. Because I also came across Zeusian currency cash cow scam, This ends well for us. Of course, it does. All praises. We also see I am the 88 king. David says Jah, right? 88. And this is my covenant. This is my covenant with them. That's the term that I want you to really pay attention to, because look at the 354. It said, this is my covenant with them, right? Well, we saw 354. You flip those numbers around, you get 534, which is Unicode. 534 is also anchoring, and 354 is anchor. Tell me I didn't blow this. Tell me I didn't blow the top off of this, fam. Tell me. But we not finished. We not finished, because I have good news for my Webauth people also. Because also what I found was I am well hit them, right? I am well hit from 5 different directions. Also, let unnecessary earthquakes be circumvented. It says, all mine UN legal entities in my name with the 333s. Those are angel numbers. And it says, I am victorious. I am victorious. All mine legal entities in my name. But I'm well hit from 5 different directions. For some reason, that term got my attention. I knew it was saying something. It was saying something about from 5 different directions. So I decided to decode, I'm well hit. Right? I'm well hit. From 5 different directions. So I wanted to find out what is the 5 different directions. What could that mean, fam? And what I found was Reed's farm is laundering money. Nothing but love from 5 different directions. It's pussy. It's called caring from 5 different directions, right? I put that twice. I noticed that. And Reed's farm, I forgot to decode that. So somebody decode that for me and let me know. But you notice what the numbers are, right? 294. I didn't miss that. Also, we see 40 days, right? With the 924 and 154, which is L-core, right? 154 is L-core. This is the first time I've seen 924, 154, and 642 in the same line. Also, God to me, we are 9. And the winner is a God's equation of destiny, happy camper, an atomic monster clone of Zim, 468, right? Now, when I saw Zim, remember the video I just did where we decoded Zimcon, right? Because Zimcon is 480, and 480 is Webauth, right? 480 is Webauth, right? It said atomic monster clone, okay? Atomic monster clone. So I went to see what atomic was, and it's 366, which is loans and also S loan. With the 61 inverted is 91, which is the Phoenix number, right? So we have loan and Webauth. Then I said, okay, well, what about the monster clone? What about the monster clone? What is that, right? We already have loan, S loan, loans, and also Webauth in the basket and anchor, right? Now, what is monster clone? And monster clone led me to trillionaires. Webauth, trillionaires, right? They, 348, which is XPR and XRP, right? They. And then we see magistrates with 792. And when I looked up the definition for magistrates, it says a civil officer or lay judge who administers the law, right? So when I saw administers, I didn't even go find this in gematria, right? I just said, okay, let me take that word administers and put it into gematria and see what I will find, right? So I put administers into the calculator, right? Just from the definition, not from seeing it in gematria. right? One who administers law, right? Or administers the law. Well, look what it says, fam. Look what it says. Basically, it's saying outside the law. 792. That was the number next to the term. 792. So basically, 792 is Anchor Wallet. So is it saying that Anchor Wallet is outside the law? And you want to know how I know that's what it's saying? Because look what came up. 558, metal pay and bricks pay. You could consider this case closed, fam. 558 is metal pay and bricks pay. Administers is outside. And the number was 792, which is Anchor Wallet. That is the difference. The only difference is they both bring wealth, but one will be outside of the law. So hit that like button, subscribe, share this video. Also, come over, join the Patreon. Have a blessed day, fam. Starship out.